In the 2014 through 2015 season, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't just playing football. He was rewriting the rules of what a human being could do on a pitch. 61 goals in 54 games, 48 goals in La Liga alone, 5 hat tricks, a 5-goal demolition of Granada, a 4-goal haul against Elche, a goal every 77 minutes across an entire season.
Finds it in, and what a good finish that is from Cristiano Ronaldo. Just when you thought...
Brilliant ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, who's on the blind side of the defence, and through the kick!
Fernandes, Ronaldo!
Dentro, attenzione, va la Juventus con la conclusione ribattuta, Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Il raddoppio della Juventus!
These numbers don't just stand out, they don't even feel real. And yet, it wasn't just the goals. It was how they came. Bullet headers defying gravity, long-range rockets, inch-perfect tap-ins, and free kicks that bent physics. This was Ronaldo at his most complete, most clinical, and most terrifying. This was not just the best season of his career. This was the closest any footballer has come to mechanical perfection. So what made this season different? First, the system. Under manager Carlo Ancelotti, Ronaldo was given full attacking freedom. He no longer tracked back or chased lost causes. Instead, he saved every ounce of energy for explosive forward bursts. His role was surgical: one-touch finishes, precise positioning, and lethal decision-making. Every run had purpose. Every shot was calculated. Every goal looked inevitable. He wasn't doing more.
Eccolo servito, il pallone non arriva ma c'è Ronaldo, attenzione furbissimo Ronaldo, la conquista, il tiro, gol, 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 gol! Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was doing less, but better. His teammates understood this. Karim Benzema became his perfect facilitator, drawing defenders and laying off passes. James Rodriguez delivered pinpoint assists. Luka Modric and Toni Kroos controlled the tempo, feeding him in transition. Marcelo, always bombing forward, gave him width. And behind it all, a team that revolved around him, tactically and mentally. But what really set Ronaldo apart in 2014 through 15 was the physical side. At 29, when most players begin to dip, he somehow reached a new athletic prime. He maintained just 7% body fat. His vertical leap was measured higher than many NBA players. His sprint speed, even late into games, remained elite. While others fatigued, Ronaldo seemed to regenerate.
But I think I look good for my age. Because I think the main point is eat properly.
Always have an ethic to be the best.
Recovery, diet, sleep, all optimized. Cryotherapy chambers, custom workouts, sleep consultants, and rigid meal plans. Nothing was left to chance. He wasn't training like a footballer anymore. He was training like an Olympian, a bioengineered version of himself. Smash that like button if you're already impressed with Ronaldo's incredible journey and accomplishments. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with more content about football's brightest stars. Your support helps us create more content like this. Now let's talk about the unavoidable comparison: Messi. In the same season, Lionel Messi was also ridiculous. 58 goals, 27 assists, a treble with Barcelona, and a chemistry with Neymar and Suarez that shredded Europe. But here's the difference. Messi had a fluid, all-conquering team built around possession and flair.
Llama bajo palos. El disparo de Messi.
That's Fabregas, and it's Messi, and it's Messi. Barcelona get the goal inside that big 2 minutes.
Ronaldo had moments. Ronaldo had volume. Ronaldo had individual firepower. In terms of team success, Messi's Barca triumphed. But in terms of sheer physical dominance, goal output, and raw finishing, no one, not even Messi, matched Ronaldo's numbers in 2014 through 2015. But to understand how Ronaldo became this unstoppable force, we have to rewind. way back.
Oh, as I say many times, the fans, I'm always gonna say good about them. They are the most important things in the football. You play for them, they're always in my side. I feel that every time when I walk in the streets, the fans coming to me and they appreciate what I did.
Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985 in Madeira, a small island off the coast of Portugal. His father was a gardener. His mother was a cook. They didn't have much. He shared a room with his siblings and played football with whatever he could find, often barefoot, kicking around rags or bottles. At 15, he was diagnosed with a heart condition that could have ended his career before it even began. He had surgery, and weeks later, he was back on the pitch. That's who he was, just wired differently. When he moved to Sporting Lisbon as a teenager, he left his family behind and cried himself to sleep.
35 yards more. Too far for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational!
But he trained harder than anyone. Coaches said he'd show up hours early to practice, stay after, and train in silence. Manchester United signed him at 18. Sir Alex Ferguson molded him. He evolved from a flashy winger to a complete attacker. He won 3 Premier League titles and a Champions League. Then came the record transfer to Real Madrid in 2009. 94 million euros, a galaxy of expectations. And he met them all, and then exceeded them.
And this is what everything starts. But when I had 15 years old, 16 years old, I started to feel that it was something that I will do it in the future, to be a professional football player.
What separated Ronaldo in 2014 through 2015 wasn't just talent or training, it was obsession. He became addicted to improvement. He watched hours of tape. He tracked every stat. He engineered his life around peak performance. The heartbreak of the 2014 World Cup, where he limped out with Portugal in the group stage, added fuel. Critics said he was declining, that his best days were behind him. He responded with the most outrageous season of his career. That's Ronaldo. The more you doubt him, the harder he hits back. Cristiano finished the season with the Pichichi Trophy as La Liga's top scorer and his 4th European Golden Shoe.
The rival don't exist. The means of this word is not, don't exist. Rivals is in a war. This is it. We have rivals. In football, no, it's just a game. I think the numbers, they say everything. I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend.
Real Madrid fell short as a team, second in La Liga, out in the Champions League semis. But his individual brilliance could not be denied. Years later, he'd go on to win more Champions League titles, lift more trophies, and break more records. But for many, 2014 through 2015 was the pinnacle, the moment where training, technique, and mentality aligned perfectly. He wasn't just the best player in the world, he was a machine that season, a one-man blitzkrieg, a player who had reverse-engineered every weakness out of his game and maximized every strength to God-tier levels. From the streets of Madeira to the peak of football perfection, Cristiano Ronaldo's 2014 through 15 season wasn't just great, it was legendary.
When I started to play football, I mean?
Yeah.
When I was very, very young, with probably 7, 8, 9 years old, I started to play in home, in the street, with my colleagues, with my friends.
A glimpse into what happens when obsession meets opportunity. If this deep dive into his most dominant season blew your mind, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We got a lot more football stories coming that go deeper than the highlight reels. And tell us, who should we break down next? Let us know in the comments and keep celebrating the beautiful game with us.
Looking for Ronaldo's run. That's some ball. Oh, what about that? What about that from Cristiano Ronaldo? Brilliant ball from Leonardo Bonucci. And his first Champions League.
In behind Florenzi now. Ronaldo!